The standard industrial fire door presents a heavy-duty physical presence designed to meet specific safety limits. Yet this massive barrier fails when the smallest vulnerability exists at the floor line. Under the pressure of a fire, deadly smoke behaves dynamically, seeking the path of least resistance to spread rapidly through a facility. Excessive gaps between the door and the floor are among the most common non-compliance issues found during safety inspections. The Malaysian standard MS1601-3 establishes the exact mathematical tolerances required to manage these risks. MS1601-3 strictly dictates the allowed clearance between the door leaf and the floor. For example, a measurement of 12 millimeters is immediately non-compliant. Falling outside this single millimeter level metric compromises the door's ability to contain smoke and fire. To reach compliance, facility managers must maintain fire doors as precision-engineered pneumatic seals. We will now deconstruct the exact tolerances of MS1601-3 and the hardware remediation strategies mandated by NFPA 2001. Threshold tolerances that exceed the standard turn life safety infrastructure into a functional hazard, voiding fire certification before a fire even starts. This cross-section analyzes the specific parameters required by MS1601-3. On the left is the baseline for doors installed over non-combustible floors like concrete. The absolute minimum allowable gap is 3 millimeters. This 3 millimeter minimum ensures the door does not drag and can close unassisted. The maximum allowable gap is 10 millimeters, establishing a narrow window for safety. Any measurement outside this 3 to 10 millimeter range results in an immediate compliance failure. The requirements change for environments featuring a combustible floor covering, such as carpet. In these scenarios, the clearance must not exceed 25 millimeters. These specific numbers are absolute mandates for passing inspection. Facility managers must physically audit these zones to verify their current operational baseline. Structural compliance is a binary state dictated by these millimeter tolerances. When a measurement is non-compliant, we apply the mitigation protocols found in NFPA 2101. Fixed door sweeps are the primary hardware solution for closing an excessive gap. These sweeps physically bridge the distance to bring the door back within the 3 to 10 millimeter compliance window. Automatic drop seals provide an alternative solution for sealing the base. These seals remain retracted during the swing, but mechanically actuate downward to seal the gap only when the door latches. The NFPA 2101 remediation strategy extends to the entire perimeter of the door. Vertical gaps along the door jambs represent another vulnerability where smoke can bypass the barrier. Specialized weather stripping must be installed along these jambs to ensure a tight seal. This also applies to the mechanical latching points. Fitting weather stripping around latching mechanisms prevents localized smoke penetration at these contact points. Finally, we must address the overhead door closer hardware. Sealing this overhead hardware completes the total perimeter defense against smoke leakage. Mitigating these excessive gaps transforms the door into a deeply integrated, multi-component sealing system. Double fire doors introduce further architectural vulnerabilities. This top-down view highlights the meeting style, the vertical gap directly between the two door leaves. NFPA 2101 requires a weather-stripped astragal to eliminate this gap. The astragal overlaps the opposing door leaf to physically block smoke leakage between the panels. If these doors close in the incorrect order, the astragal will mechanically bind and prop the doors open. To manage this, a mechanical door coordinator must be mounted to the top frame. The coordinator enforces a precise sequence. It halts the active door, allows the inactive door with the astragal to close first, and then releases the active door to seal against it. Double door compliance is an engineering challenge that requires sequence-dependent hardware to form a successful barrier. These technical requirements form a clear operational mandate for facility management teams. Management must initiate a comprehensive physical inspection of all facility fire doors immediately. This requires measuring the bottom clearance to verify it falls within the 3 to 10 millimeter range. Any non-compliant doors must be corrected promptly using the hardware matrix defined by NFPA 2021. Maintaining these standards is the only path to obtaining the required Act 341 fire certificate. These maintenance actions protect human lives and secure property from catastrophic loss. Ultimately, a building's survival depends on the mastery of millimeter-level clearances and the hardware designed to defend them.